suited for you. Big respect.
Yes, guys, it's a Suited for You
I'm back out here.
Is that what you want to do, yeah?
I don't know, just go on.
Yes, guys, it's a Suited for You podcast. Today we're here with...
Costa Kid.
Yeah, man, let's get into it. So, yeah, I'd say today, let's just start off the conversation about the name. How did that sort of come about?
So basically, yeah, one day I went to town with all my boys, all of my girlfriends, boyfriends, yeah, and we were just messing about in it. We were just bunning. I was like 12 in it, so like I was just being a little shit. I thought I was a bad man, bruv, yeah. And then anyway, there was loads of us, and we went to the local like town centre bit, and we just walked past Costa, and went inside, grabbed a sign, and walked out with the sign. I went outside the front. I was holding up the sign with my friend Levi, yeah, and I was saying, "Get your free Costa, get your free Costa," and then fucking done it for like 2 seconds, and then bang, out of nowhere, bruv, yeah, security guard just comes and takes my boy to the floor, yeah. I drop the sign, I turn around, I'm like, what the fuck's going on, yeah? Before you know it, the whole place is flooded with a load of red tops, the Costa workers, yeah. They weren't fucking about, bro. These men were coming on smoke. I'm not joking, yeah. There's videos to prove it, yeah. Pop it up on the screen right now, yeah. It's mad. Anyway, someone started recording. The Costa workers literally started a fight with us, like a fist fight with a bunch of 12-year-olds. Obviously, we thought it was bad, man. So my boy Levi had a spanner in his bag. Shit got spannery in it, yeah. All on record, everything's going on. There's about 6 workers running out and about 12 kids. Fuck him. My fat mate Sheldon's on the floor crying, bruv. With a Costa worker up to with a knee on his back. Like, bruv, it was just peak, yeah. I'm turning around. This time, yeah, I literally just chucked the bottle off of a table from outside of Costa, yeah, at one of the workers because he tried running at me, bruv. And his face was scary. You know when someone locks eyes with you, yeah, and they're just like...
Yeah.
Like that,
No
but
blinking.
bruv, he was coming at full force. It was like a bull, yeah. And fucking, bruv, my man was just... I ran, innit? I've run round and fucking come straight back round. You know the arc bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've run
Done a
round
circle.
and come back down, yeah, done a circle. And I thought, as I've run round, I've gone, nah, fuck it, got to back my boy. Because I was 12 and fucking, I run back round with the spanner that Levi had chucked and fucking, I thought, yeah, I'm going to do this. I run there, and as soon as I got there was just bare police, bruv. I just got slapped in handcuffs straight away. Fucking got took to the car, screaming bare shit. And, yeah, got sent to the police station. Got out like 12 hours later. There's another story on from this, which I'm going to talk about. But I got out 12 hours later, and I went to bed straight away because it was like 2 a.m. I woke up at 6 a.m. My boy Levi was next to me because I'd met him as soon as we both come out the cells because we come out at the same time. Both went back to my house, went to bed. I woke up at like 5 a.m. because my phone was just ping, 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 yeah. I had hundreds, yeah, thousands of notifications, yeah. I'd gained like thousands of followers, yeah. Everyone's in my comments calling me Costa Kid because bare people had posted the video, obviously, of like what had gone on in the town centre. Everyone's just calling man Costa Kid. So obviously I just changed my Instagram name to Costa Kid, innit?
Yeah, utilise on it.
And then it's just been there ever since, innit?
Okay. So, yeah, like, obviously that's one way of getting a name for yourself, a bit extreme.
But it didn't stop there, by the way. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think the main reason that I wanted to talk about was like, obviously something's happened, something mad's happened, you've utilised on it, gone from there, but like not just been like a one-hit wonder. Like you see a lot of people come up viral, gone the next day, whatever.
Nah, not me, bro.
But with you, it's like you've kept.
I'm a 4-hit wonder. What are you gonna say, bro?
What's the 4 hits then?
Nah, gee, like, how can they keep saying I'm a 1-hit wonder?
That's what I'm saying.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
How many
11,
times
12.
before people are gonna realise it's not just luck? Like,
Trust me.
You're doing something right. But go on, what was the story carrying on from that?
Fucking.
That you said you
So
wanted to
anyway,
expand on?
obviously, it went viral. Some people are on my side. Thousands of kids from all over the country on my side, yeah. They go, fuck these Costa workers, big up Costa Kids, yeah. So I went live. As soon as I woke up Levi. I was like, Levi, wake up, bro. We're famous. Yeah. I was 12. And fucking...
I was 12.
Anyway, I was just bare gassed in it. And then fucking... I went live. And it was like... I think it was like 700 people on the live, yeah. And it was just mad. Like, I was just sat there. I was telling everyone what was going on. And then someone in the comments of the Instagram live said, you should raid Costa. Bruv. Eureka, bro. Yeah? What the fuck? Of course we should raid Costa, bruv. Like, what?
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. I told everybody, I was like, fuck this, bruv. This is my hometown. This is where it happened. This is the date. This is the time. We're gonna do it, yeah? Fucking... Everyone was on it. I made a post. The post went viral. It was everywhere, yeah? It got so bad that in my hometown and in surrounding towns, yeah, about the Costa raid that I'd set up, they sent out letters to schools saying, don't let your kids go there. And then anyway, fast forward to a day before when we were met to raid Costa, I got arrested. I was playing Fortnite at like 1:30. I was 12. And the police come in. And my mum said, please downstairs, calm. I said, no, I'm just in a game. And then, obviously, I was about to win, bruv. I actually was about to win. Like, this ain't even cap, bruv, innit? And obviously, I was 12, so I was gassed. And then they come upstairs. It was like, you've got to come. We're arresting you for inciting a riot. Inciting a riot?
12 years old.
Are you mad? 12 years old, I incited a riot for raiding a Costa. So the day before, they arrested me, took me to the police station. They told me, basically, they was like, look, you ain't going to town. You're banned from going to your own town for 30 days. Alright. And then on the day that it happened, the next day, they had like 8 riot vans in town. Like, and I was banned. I wasn't even allowed to be in my own hometown on that day.
Did they
and
still
then
do
30
it then?
days after.
They still do it.
What?
Like, did they still go into? Was all
Yeah,
those
a
people
couple
still
hundred
there?
people were there, yeah. Yeah, it's mad.
A couple hundred.
Yeah. Gee, I had
Shit,
people coming from Milton Keynes messaging me. Bruv, I had some it was Milton Keynes, I think. He messaged me and he was like, gee, can you pay for my bus ticket? So I remember laughing about it to my mum. To my town so we can raid the Costa.
Yeah, man, but I'd say after that, like, so that's when you obviously knew stuff was getting more serious. When you're having, like, you know, even the police looking
Bruv, I
at your
wasn't
social
even
media.
there. Oh, yeah.
And stuff like that. Like, how was that sort of the moment you realised, like, okay, did you always sort of think of it from, like, a business point of view, I suppose? Which is, like, creating that.
Well, now, because the thing is, yeah, I stopped, like, being Costa Kid for a while. And, like, I started, like, reselling clothes and reselling shoes. Just started focusing on money. Because every time I'd make a TikTok account, because I was 12, I'd get banned, innit? Like, it's always because I was 12, bro. 12 was a peak time for me, innit? I'm not gonna lie. But fucking, I'd always get banned, yeah? And then when I hit 13, I was like, yes, I'm finally allowed on TikTok. But then the cunts dropped this stupid rule, yeah, where if you're not over the age of 16, no one can comment on your videos. So, and because I look so young, I'm now 17, but at the time when I was 12, you can imagine I probably looked like I'd just come out. Do you know what I'm saying? But, like, because I looked so young, I'd appeal it after they'd banned my account when I had turned 13.
They'd really look at it and be like, no.
And then because I'd sent my passport, they'd give my account back, but with the restrictions that no one can comment.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't 16. And they knew I wasn't because I had to send my passport in for proof to get the account back. And, like, it just kept being repeating. And then in the end, I was like, fuck this, I'm not creating no more till I'm 16. But that was a lie. I did when I was 15 again. Got taken down. And then, obviously, I'm 17 now, so 2 years ago, on my 16th birthday, no.
Year and a half.
Like a year ago, bruv. It was my birthday, like a month ago, bruv. I'm so dumb. I'm not even dumb, I'm just high.
Yeah,
a year ago, yeah, fucking, what was I talking about?
Are you saying a year ago when did you make a new TikTok?
Oh, yeah, when I turned 16, yeah. Like, the whole time, like, from 12 to 16, every day I was thinking about, like, yo, I'm going to do this TikTok thing properly when I'm 16, and I'm legally allowed to be on the app. They ain't going to fuck with me. And I did, bruv, and I've done it. And now 150,000 followers later on TikTok, along with another 80,000 back up, along with hundreds of thousands of deleted accounts, and 50k almost on Instagram. Go follow me, 2k more. And yeah, now I'm here.
That's mad, bro. So what, when you was making these new accounts, was it like people were straight away. You see with someone like Andrew Tate, he'd get account taken, but then he'd make a new one, and because everyone would straight away know it's him, it would just straight away go back up. Do people still give you that time of day where it's like, okay,
Yeah, I think at this point they do. Yeah, because like I made a new account the other day, and it's like I had it up for 2 days and it hit like 10K followers.
what
Trust me,
a
with,
new
like, 3
account just for you?
videos. Yeah, off a dancing video, like of me and my boy Absy.
Yeah.
Just off a dancing video, got like 500,000 views, and I look like an idiot as well. That's probably why I got.
But straight away, because it was you, people were just like, do you think that's because it's you, or do you think because you've worked out TikTok to a further level than 90% of the people that use it?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I think it's a bit of both, bruv. Because there's a girl in my college that's like got 2 million followers, but nobody, and she gets the same amount of views as me, but nobody fucks with, like, not fucks with her, but no one goes up to her and goes crazy like they do when I'm walking through college. Like, I'm not trying to gas
I
myself
suppose
up.
as her, it's just her. But with you, it's like you've got like a whole character. You've got like a whole specific fan
this
base.
is what
You've
I
got
mean.
like,
Like, but it's weird. Like, why is it different to me? Like, do you know what I'm saying? I've only got 50,000 followers on TikTok. So like, but the amount that I'm getting recognised, it's literally like I've got a couple million subscribers.
I remember when we went to play basketball.
Yeah,
and
like
it was after a football
in the
training
middle
when
of
we
like
got the address
nowhere
wrong.
as well. That place
Proper in the sticks. Walk up to a park, and there's literally like 3 kids in this park, and all of them knew you. And then we're
Shout
having to
my
like
name, bro.
postpone the basketball game while these kids were like shouting your name and stuff.
Yeah, it's mad, bruv. Like everywhere I go now, get asked for pictures. Like yesterday, I went into Mackey's in my hometown. Some kid come down the stairs and just started screaming, bruv. Like, I'm not even on my
Just screaming, yeah.
bruv. I'll drop dead right now. This kid
Well, like
just started
screaming your name or
screaming,
just
dude.
screaming?
Bruv, a bit of both, to be honest, innit? Like it's
Couldn't believe
crazy,
his
innit?
eyes.
Considering like a year ago, I was just known like quite a lot in my town and the surrounding areas, but now like I can literally go anywhere in the UK and I get recognised.
Yeah,
Like
it's mad.
without a doubt. Like 4 months ago, I went to fucking a place called Goole in I think it's Yorkshire. Goole's in, and fucking bruv, these kids recognised me. Like as soon as I got off a train from one place to another in this place, and like these group of kids recognised me. I was like, here in Goole in Yorkshire. I was just
Yeah.
like, raw. Like that's techie, bruv.
But I've spoken to rappers and they've said like, because a lot of them, especially with the rappers we've had on recently, like they'll be getting like 2-3 mil streams, 5 mil streams, but on Instagram they've got like 2K followers, and it's because people know the music, not the person. And then when someone does recognize them out, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, like people actually do know me. Like, is it the same for you? Like you see the numbers on the screen and it's cool, but it's like it's not really reality. It's just numbers on the screen. Then you go out and then someone's like, oh, that's Costa Kid, and then asking for photos and shit. Then does it feel a bit more real when you're
It doesn't
organising
feel real
these?
at all, to be honest, brother. I think it's bare weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, and it's so booky as well, because obviously when I come to London, obviously I'm not from here, and I have to go to my boys' ends, which are just booky, bruv, and I don't like going there. Rough estates, and say there's fans or whatever. And when I say now I've got fans of all ages, like, gee, I had a bald like guy come up to me. He looked about 50, yeah, bruv, and I had like a group of like site builders come up to me, like all ages coming up to me.
Yeah.
Like it's so mad, yeah, now. So like when I'm in these places where it's booky and dodgy, right, I just feel like a bit like something's a bit
Yeah,
booky,
I suppose as
yeah.
well is because people get worried and they don't even have people coming up to them, because you have
Yeah.
people come up to you anyway.
If someone's following me and they want a picture, I don't know that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like, I could be thinking they're trying to rob me or anything, bruv. Do you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And it's just
Yeah.
long, bruv. So I'm always like this. And then when I see a group of people, it's just like, do you man want a picture, or are you just trying to do something dodgy?
Yeah.
Because I see bare TikTokers just getting stained all the time now. Online. Pressure in da got pressured in Stratford. Fucking
Yeah,
like,
and trying
man.
to catch you out and stuff as well. What
Yeah,
you're
or
saying
get
that, innit?
sturdy, all of this bullshit, bruv. Like, these man, I'm not even going to talk on it, actually, yeah, because man's not even trying to get involved in these, man, innit? But look, just stop TikTok GMs, just stop pressuring people, innit? Like, just stop it.
Yeah, you heard him. But yeah, man, it's like, I think the thing that amazes me is, right, like viral's like easy. I was speaking to a rapper that came on and I said, well, look, like, bro, like you've done 5 mil streams now. Do you feel like that's because, like, do you feel like the work's paying off? And he's like, bro, 5 mil streams on one song's like, Like that guy who said, like, that Lil's guy, he got 5 mil streams. These other people get
Lils,
5
you
mil
do my
streams.
fucking head in, bruv. You're a waste man, bruv. Honestly, G, you do my nutting. You're actually an idiot. Like, bore off, bruv. Jarring you. Idiot, bruv. Carry
Go
on.
bro. Yeah, but it's like, yeah,
Z goes up. You're an idiot, bruv. On my life, G. Go
but
on.
yeah, man. And then, so people like that are getting like 5 mil. And then it's like, well, you obviously don't need to be talented to get 5 mil. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not like you put in loads of years of work or whatever. Like, it's quite easy to just have one, especially with TikTok and that go viral. But what you've done is like, you've kept that up. And now it's like, you're not just someone that's gone viral. It's like you're consistently doing it. Every video, you're planning about it, you're thinking about it, and you're treating it as if it was like the 100th before. Like, you're treating it as if it was the second one. But yeah. So I want to get more into, like, obviously now it's like you're not just some kid doing it, how it started off, you know, with the management and with the clothing brands and all of that. Chat to me about that. Like, how did that sort of what was the first sort of one that came up, whether that be like first sort of inquiry?
I'm wearing it right now, yeah. I worked hard to get a brand deal with these, man, yeah. In my bag, bruv. I was messaging these, man, for months from, like, I was buying off them. I was just buying their shit off their website at one point, yeah. And fucking, I was messaging him back before. I was like, yeah, fuck with your shit, innit? He was like, yeah, you're doing well in your videos and all of this. And this is when I had like 2,000 followers. And then I kept messaging him all the way up until like 80k. And he kept declining me when I was asking for like free clothes and that.
Okay.
And all of this and like a brand deal and a promo deal. And then he just let me one day, innit? So that's why you should never give up, innit? Because I used to buy this brand and now I get every drop for free. I get paid, like...
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bruv, it benefits the fuck out of them, innit, bruv? I know they're finessing it, but I don't care because I'm getting paid and I'm getting clothes that I used to pay for free.
You
So,
see the
like,
same thing with
it's minor, bruv.
the tooth caps as well.
Yeah. Same with the
same-
tooth caps,
yeah.
yeah. Same thing. I made that guy's business, G. I was the first ever person that he done tooth caps for. And shout out Global Grills, by the way. He's making me a sick pendant at the moment. But yeah, G, he's a 30 guy. But I made that video of when he made me a custom pair of caps for my teeth. Posted the video on TikTok. It got 1 million views. I tagged him. And I literally kick-started his business.
So you done that before, like, he'd contacted
Yeah.
you or anything?
Oh, no. Like, he contacted me and was like, yo, I want to send you these. Can you make a video?
Yeah,
I'm going to
okay.
start a business. And I was like, yeah. And then it just blew up differently. I think got like 1 million on TikTok and then like 250,000 on Instagram.
Yeah.
So his business is doing well. And that's why he's making me a custom pendant for free. So
Oh, it's for free?
yeah, it's meant to cost 3.5 bags.
Okay.
Like 3,500.
Okay.
I
Oh,
think
if you
that's
find the
bags,
picture,
innit?
bro, what, do you want me to put it up
I've
on
got
the
a picture
screen?
in
Or
it.
airdrop it to me and then I'll put it up on the screen in this
Hang
video.
on.
Yeah, bro. So obviously after that, like, then with the management came along, and then with NSG and all of these people, like, when does that feel a bit surreal as well?
Yeah, obviously the team takeovers had a dance collab with NSG. Shout out NSG. And my manager didn't plug that personally. That was through my boy Absy. So shout out Absy. Yeah,
Shout out, Absy.
that's my boy. Yeah, he plugged that. They hit him up first. And yeah, and that's just my guy, innit?
Okay, what? So how did you meet Absy? Through TikTok?
Through TikTok, yeah, he messaged me first when I was like, I had like 20k followers. He had like 50k. And this was like way back last year. And he
Okay, so you
he
known him for
messaged me.
time then?
Yeah,
Not
like,
time,
like
but-
a year and a
yeah.
bit, yeah.
I thought you just met him recently. I see you. Are you just doing more stuff recently?
Just doing more stuff recently, yeah.
Okay.
And it's doing well as well, like. But yeah, shout out Absy.
Yeah, shout out Absy, man.
You're my driller, G.
There you go. I'm sure he's blushing right now, bro, watching this video.
I'm sure he's
There you go. There you go. But yeah, man. So is there anything else, big collabs coming up that you can let us know, or is it all like classified at the moment?
There is one, but I can't even talk about it, innit? But you man will see soon. Yeah.
Yeah, exciting. Yeah, man. So recently I was, upon looking at your profile and that, I see the video in Norwich done well. 1.2 mil, bro. What is it? Active A.
Active A9 and Active AT. Look, these two girls have been getting a lot of hate, yeah. And I just want to say, when they come up to me in Norwich, which is their town, they were nice. Like, these two girls were nice girls. I can tell they're actually nice girls. Like, they're just acting up for the camera a bit. But yeah, no, I think they were being deadly serious, but they were just acting up a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but like, because their story was actually true. They told me it was actually true, but like,
Because I went on one of their profiles, they were all saying.
yeah, that's what they saying. But I don't know.
Well, so
but-
it's actually true.
Yeah, I
what they
think
were
so,
saying.
innit? But I don't know. They could be chatting shit, but they told me it was because they said mums and dad's life and all this shit, yeah.
Well,
Which
off
is in the
camera.
video. Nah, in the video.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Did they tell you it's true off camera as well?
They were telling me about it. Because what happened was I met Active AT and Active A9 in Norwich in Primark. And they were sat on like the sofas just vaping in it. And they was like, Costa Kid. I was like, yo, do you lot want to do an interview? They come outside, done an interview. Interview wasn't that good, the one that we did in the town centre. And anyway, I didn't know my way back to the train station because I wasn't from Norwich and I was with my girlfriend. My phone had died or whatever. So they walked us from the town to the train station. When we got to the train station, I did one more interview with both of them. And that was the one that went
blew up,
viral. And yeah, they said all of that stuff. But realistically, they're actually nice girls. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm still chatting to her now. Like, I'm gonna help her out. I've seen she's made her own account. She's got 10k followers. She's doing well. She hit 300k on her first video. So yeah, but yeah, I think they are nice girls, bro. I think they're just 12, innit?
Yeah.
They are just 12. Do you know, like,
Yeah,
like
it goes back to
like
that
with
12,
me when
yeah.
I was Costa Kid, like acting up outside Costa with the spanner. Like, I was just 12, innit? And people like remember it now, but they also remember me as Costa Kid, which I respect what she's doing because she's gonna change this bad thing into a good thing, like I did, and it's working for her and a lot quicker than it had for me.
Yeah, I
So-
suppose she has like you to sort of get ideas of, get tips and stuff off when you didn't like have that person to be like,
Yeah, I'm
that was
telling her.
already viral.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know?
telling her everything in it. Like, I think she could go far in it. Trust me. Like, and if she does well, I'm like, yeah. And shout out Active AT, Active A9, innit?
Sure.
Yeah, I saw that video. She ran into Nando's. She got pressured in Norwich the other day. Gee, that video got 2 million views. Like, bro, she's going viral at the moment, innit? Like, yeah, but
That's what I'm saying. bro.
that's what you get when you calling people out. But I think she's a nice girl generally, innit?
Yeah.
But she did call people out, so it's like, what can you do?
Yeah, and then it's like and then it's again turn the whole bad thing into a good thing. Like, she might have just done that on purpose because she
I'll
knows
buy you
like,
a new vape after this, by the way.
because she knows that she can like do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's worth all of the shit that it's gonna put her in because she's gonna come out of it with the 2 million views and stuff and utilize with that the same way you did, bro. Like, this could have easily been a conversation that's like couldn't have happened because the whole thing ended when you were 12 as well
Gee,
because you
I
stopped.
wouldn't be
utilising
sat
it.
here in this. Like,
Yeah, that's what I
I
mean.
made this happen. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And bro, look how many people have come up and gone down, like Lils and stuff. Like, you don't hear about him anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? And all of these other, like that guy that was the delivery driver saying like, "Why are you coming fast?" and stuff. When did you hear about him?
30, man,
Do you know what I
like
mean?
30, bruv. How you coming fast? You can't see me. I just hit my head on the car. Is it bleeding? Yeah, shout out 30, bro. Did you hear his song that he made?
No, what time ago, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
he made a song, bruv. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't hear about him no more because he didn't.
Because he's a
Do you know what I
one-hit
mean?
wonder. Them type of things are one-hit wonders. They're memes overnight. But they're funny and they make a bit of bread. So,
But then
shout out 30.
you got to keep. I suppose as well,
He
people
could have
go.
kept it up.
People go viral for one thing though, and then they'll just keep doing the same thing. Like with you, bro, you sort of kept the same genre because you knew your target audience, but you was just switching up the places, switching up but you kept the same like character. Like,
Trust me, a perfect example of this, yeah, is that Wakey Wines cunt. Like, he was popping, but your thing just got boring.
So have you thought about taking your brand anywhere else? Obviously,
Might start a clothing brand, but it's just bare techie because obviously everyone's
Everyone
making a
has
clothing
one, yeah.
brand, bruv. But I'm seeing fucking Rich Hood.
Richard. Oh wait, you're seeing people do that?
Yeah, bruv.
Actually,
Actually, no joke,
What, hood rich backwards?
Gee,
Or like-
yes. Yes, not on a joke thing, bruv. I saw... Gee, I'm not joking, innit?
Well, actually, alright, fair
Actually,
enough.
bro.
Do your thing then, bro. You should make.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm saying.
I'm not doing it, yeah. But if you're that person that has done that and I saw that on TikTok, yeah, fuck yourself, bruv. Because you're the reason why I'm not making a clothing brand.
There you go.
Not because I was gonna choose Rich Hood, just because fucking...
They took his name.
Nah, they haven't took my name, bruv. I've never picked that name. Ever,
No, but
bruv.
you should, bro. I think you should.
What? Rich Hood?
No, bro. I mean, dude. I think you should expand out, and I think that the difference is everyone that's doing these clothing brands don't have a client base already.
Yeah, I know.
Especially if you made it like you weren't doing like £180 tracksuits. If you just done like one t-shirt that's like £15, and you were making like £5 on each one, I think you'd sell so many that you would end up making a nice amount.
I'm gonna do that at some point.
And you could do so much with it because of the following you've got. If you said to these people, like, meet up in this place and we'll do a giveaway, and we'll do, instead of £20,
I was just about to say that. I was gonna like...
you could sell them for 25, and then if they meet up and buy them, then you sell them for 15, even though you were selling them for 15 at the start.
I'll just give them away for like an advert before I drop them.
That's what I mean. Have
Everyone meet
everyone
up.
wearing them, get a video out of it.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Definitely could.
I was just thinking of that, you know. On my life, I was just thinking of that.
Yeah, bro, you definitely could. And then you do it
That
like
was a little collab thing, isn't it?
you do it like the same way Cortez sort of came up with like random ideas, but because they had such like a cult like following, that if they tell people to be somewhere at a certain place, then they'll do it. Like I know they had one for a jumper when they'd have like a long alleyway and they'd
Or the
have all
football
these
shoes.
kids. Yeah, they had the crossbar challenge, but they had one where you had like some guy holding a jumper. It was like a limited edition one. Loads of kids at the other end of this long alleyway, and they had to like chase him before he got to the other end. And if they caught him and they jumped him, then they got to keep the jumper. Like
Jumped
some
him?
mad, yeah, bro. Like took him to the ground and got the jumper. They keep the jumper, and it was like a 1-of-1.
That's techie, bro.
I'm not saying do that. I'm not saying get someone to jump you. I'm saying like these mad ideas
I
that you
dunno,
could
bro,
easily.
If you I forgot what I was gonna say. Go on.
I was done, bro. I was letting you finish.
That's my full stop in it.
Fair enough. Yeah, man. Let's talk more about the brand deals. Like, do you think that, like, do you have an abundance of people messaging you now? And not even just for clothes and stuff. Is it for stuff like what's the most out there sort of company that's come up to you and asked for you to promote them?
Getting sent gifting by JD.
Okay. But did that take you by surprise?
For sure. For sure.
So yeah.
Yeah, big up JD and
Does that
might have some more things coming with him soon.
Do you think a lot of that comes through management? Do you think that that's a big help? Especially with you being the age you are, do you think that sometimes like some decisions are hard to make because you hear a lot of stuff about contracts and stuff and looking at the fine print, and I suppose it's like until you sort of involved in that, you don't really know about it, but then the management sort of assists with that.
What, reading contracts?
Just contracts, brand deals, all these sort of things. Do you think it's good to have someone look over and just double check it all?
Well, yeah, if you're an idiot, yeah, but fucking, you see me, yeah, done it all on my own for the start. The only reason my manager is there is to get me more deals. But the deals that I get and I get approached by myself, I'm 100% capable of doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man's not a handicap or nothing. I've got a brain.
Yeah. So what is it? A lot of the time, them approaching you, would you say?
Yeah, most of the time, yeah. And I kind of like it like that, innit? Just because then I got control.
Yeah, man.
About management.
Look, if you can get a good manager, suit yourself. That fly straight, yeah, that management, 30, yeah. But
That's with Fizzler and that, innit?
yeah.
Fizzler and
But
Steps
gee, I'm
and
not gonna
stuff.
lie, I don't think there's one white creator on there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, so that's just techie. Don't think I'll be able to get on there. But fly straight, if you're watching this, yeah, Costa Kid's right here, and I've been preying you lot for a while, innit? I know you lot are 30 management, so fucking my
Get in
DMs
touch.
are open, innit? Yeah, trust me. But fucking, yeah, if you can get a 30 management, then yeah.
Have you ever thought about, obviously going back to what you were saying about Active A9 and stuff? Have you ever thought about having your own sort of, not management, but
Bro,
own sort of service about getting people viral?
I was gonna say that earlier, literally about them A9 girls. Like, if she carries on to do well, then I might manage her, innit?
It would make sense, bro, because it seems like you've not really put anyone else on like that, and then the one person you have, it seems to just go that way, you know. And she's obviously fair dues to her. I'm sure she's doing a lot behind the camera
But I
herself.
don't swing that way.
But
I just had to say that, innit?
you'd finish it off.
No, I didn't even need to finish it off. It's just because you said swing that.
No, I say no. But yeah, like, would you ever say, I don't know, even doing an online course or something about different TikTok tips, editing videos, what to post
I
and when
think
to
about
post
it all the time, yeah, but it's just bare saturated, bruv.
Yeah.
And as a kid, I don't think people are going to take me serious. Because I'm not a kid, obviously. I'm 17, but
Yeah.
yeah, like, it's techie, bruv. Obviously.
But yeah, man, yeah. So what I was saying was, like, Costa Kid and stuff. What's the sort of steps looking forward to turning this into like a business in itself and a personal brand? What are the big next steps?
YouTube productions. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, series, more film type of shit, more series, more commercial. That's what I'm trying to move over to, instead of like just all over the place, because that's where the best route to go down, I think, for me is, isn't it?
Yeah, man. So what? So you see these Sidemen football charity matches and stuff, and they're doing,
Yeah, I want to do something like
That's
that. I
what I
want to
was
do
gonna
stuff
say.
like that in the future. Yeah.
because there's not really been too many collabs with already pre-built TikTok and social media stars. Obviously, I know we've spoke about you got a couple coming
I
up.
know. Something that I do want to start, yeah, is a TikTok boxing,
Yeah.
like, something
Instead of YouTube.
instead of YouTube, TikTok, because these TikTokers ain't really, unless you're up there big, like 10 million on TikTok, they ain't letting you into these fights. So I think it'd be good to have like small TikTok of fights, because people have got little 100,000 followers and fans like I do here and there. Do you know what I'm saying? And they have a couple thousand core fans that actually fuck with them, and they'd buy £5 tickets to watch them
Yeah, bro. And
in
that's
in a
so.
ring, just in a
I feel
local
like it would be
ring,
better
like,
because when the YouTubers done it, like you had gaming YouTubers, right? Who weren't they would have a laugh and that, but they weren't really like ones to take the piss out of themselves and stuff. But if you saw like, I don't know, like something like you know, your whole point of your videos is like it's funny and it's overly funny.
See,
But
just
some of these,
put it this way, yeah. Imagine if I was to have a fight
that's
and
what
it
I
just
mean.
popped up out of nowhere. Imagine how it would be. It'd be all over your For You page, like. And I know that, you know that. I'm not even trying to gas myself, but it just would, because
you
a lot of
wouldn't
people
expect
want to
it,
see me
bro.
get punched up as well.
Yeah. So it work in both favors.
Trust me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
There you go,
I'd be
you-
the biggest laughing stock of the planet if it meant I was a millionaire. I don't give a fuck, bro. Innit?
Yeah, man. So you could even get in touch like with Absy and see if you could sort that out between you two.
I'll smoke this shoot, bruv. You're a silly kid, bruv. He said this to me, yeah, that me and him are gonna have a fight, yeah. And I know for a fact, yeah, I'll just knock his head, bruv.
There you go. Stop the premieres now. Start selling tickets now. What's the Drew?
Absy, I'm calling you out for a fight. Yeah, you're a nerd, bruv. I'm gonna eat you alive, G.
There you go.
Roo!
Do you reckon like so? Would you do this and like run it yourself and stuff? And would you be in like a boxing club? Would it? You know, how would you?
Nah, fuck that, bruv. I can't be bothered for that, innit? And I'm not really an athletic guy, innit? But like, if I got paid to have a fight, I would.
That's what I
do it.
mean. That's what I'm saying. If you was to sort that out, would you be looking to do it like properly?
Yes.
There you go. Yeah,
Tingles,
man.
tingles, tingles, tingles. ASMR again, innit?
So let's talk about some trends. Like, how are you starting? Like, how do you you don't really? I suppose you don't really do trends. How when you do and when you've jumped on like the sounds and stuff. When have you really?
What I do, I don't use sounds at all, really. I did one sound video in like the past 7 months, and that was literally a couple days ago, and it was actually a really funny video. But yeah, I don't use sounds in my videos. They're all original sounds, so like just me talking, really. And wait, what was the question again?
Like, how do you with viral and stuff and thinking of ideas?
Yeah.
I suppose how does that come about?
With ideas, I just see what's going viral at the moment with people that are doing the same type of thing with me, and I just put my own spin on it. And then obviously I've got my own character, obviously, got my own personality, so that also just adds my own spin onto whatever the viral things go. And then I just go out and do that, post it.
Yeah, man.
Million views.
Yeah, 1.2. But yeah, so like when with these ideas and stuff, how are you are you thinking of them doing them the same day? Are you planning ahead? Like what, I suppose you can't really plan too far ahead because different things are changing
Bro, I
each
just
week.
do shit day by day, innit?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I've got nothing planned at all.
Is this your main focus then? Like being Costa Kid and being
No,
social media
I
and
go
doing
to
link
college,
ups?
obviously, and I do carpentry. I'm on my level 2, and if Costa Kid doesn't work out, then I'm just gonna like travel the world as a carpenter, innit? But like, that's if Costa Kid doesn't work out.
Yeah, bro. And the way it's going, it don't look like that.
It's looking dirty at the moment, but fucking. This is all fucking fake, bruv.
Yeah, so I'd say like, what's your thoughts on religion, bro? Like what?
Bruv, that's so techie, yeah, because I've never, ever, ever believed it in my life at all. I just thought it was a load of bullshit, yeah. But like in the past like year, yeah, I've bare thought about it. Like I don't know why. Like I just had like I just keep thinking about it. It's always in the back of my head. I don't know why, yeah. And it keeps popping up everywhere. Like I don't know why, but it's just always in the back of my head. But fucking, I posted something on my Instagram like 6 months ago when I was just like bare down and depressed in it. And I posted the caption, I was like, God give me motivation. I did a prayer that night, yeah. And fucking, and then yeah, things just fucking, like, ever since then, yeah, things just been back up in it. Like, I got this motivation I got a nice check from a company, motivated me like mad. Got a couple brand deals, motivated me like mad. My views started boosting up. Like, I started getting recognised. Like, things just started to fall into place in it. But I still don't know, though, because it's just like, bare techie, because how can you believe in something when so many people believe in the same thing but a different god? Like, how can there be all these gods but you all strongly believe in it? Like, it just, I don't really get it, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because there's no like.
So right
physical
now,
proof.
I'm gonna say like, but then like people say like, doctors say that people die and then they come back like 2 minutes later after getting like resuscitated and that, and they say that they saw the devil and that.
That's also what people say when they do DMT and
Yeah,
acid and
this
stuff.
is what I
though,
mean. So like, and I believe like all them type of drugs like make you see the realness. Like so at the same time, like I just don't know in it, bruv. Like
I think it's a mix, but I think
bare
I'd say
weird,
like you're
bruv.
open to it, innit? Like before you wouldn't really consider it, but now like
Yeah,
it sort of opened your eyes. But I don't,
Yeah.
for me, bro, I think I
like,
read.
all my boys are Islamic, innit?
Yeah,
Like, all my boys. So like,
I
it's
suppose
just,
that's from upbringing. It's quite hard to like.
nah, and these
A
man
lot
fuck
of-
with it heavily, bruv. Like Abzi
Yeah,
fucks
no, I
with
know,
it.
but I mean they
Jeremiah
wouldn't have the same.
fucks with it.
They wouldn't have the same outlook as if someone
Actually, I
that's
think
not.
Jeremiah's Christian. I can't lie.
They wouldn't have the same outlook for someone that wasn't religious, born not religious. Then sort of, but like you, if you then was to turn Islamic now, you'd have a different outlook on the whole thought about being religious compared to them because they've grown up probably not knowing much different, and now you're like you've seen both sides of it. Do you know what I mean? So you've been able to consider both and then actually make your decision to believe in that.
Yeah, nah.
It's a bit like, bro, if you grow up thinking sweets are bad for you and stuff, then it's like you're not then gonna ever question it. And I suppose it's the same with religion. If you grow up constantly getting told about a god,
Look,
and
bruv,
stuff,
if God comes down, yeah, tells me Wagwan, drops me a 10, yeah, then I'll believe him, man.
there you go.
Drop a 10 back, drop a 3-5 of Cali in front of me right now, yeah, and I'll pray every night.
There you go.
Simple as that.
I don't know. I think so many people have these. Going back to acid and stuff, so many people have these acid trips, and then they're
Gee, I like
the
mushrooms, innit?
yeah,
Yeah.
same, bro.
I done mushrooms on my 17th birthday a month ago in Amsterdam, innit? With my girlfriend, bro. It was sick.
What happened?
Gee, fucking, it just opened up my mind, bears. Like, towards the end of the trip, as I was coming down, yeah, like, I was just thinking the maddest things, bruv. Like, I was thinking about one thing, then going on to another thing, then going on to another, and then an hour later, after thinking, I'd resort back to the first thing I thought about, and it was just bare weird. And for some reason, I felt like I was the core problem of everything, of everyone around me. I felt like I was the problem for everyone around me. Like,
Do you
I
think
proper felt like a piece of shit in it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had a proper like ego death. Like, my ego just got put down in it, like mad. But like, and while
Do
I
you
was
think
on it,
instead of calling it an ego death, do you think it brought you down to earth a bit more, especially with all these numbers that are flying around with from
Yeah.
reviews and stuff?
yeah,
Sometimes it's quite
100%.
hard to like look at the little things and you just look past it. Do you think that sort of?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I did have a bad time on it though as well, because fucking couple hours before that, I almost went into a bad trip because I was sitting in the caravan. We was on like a caravan park in Amsterdam, innit? Just outside Amsterdam. It's called like Den Haag or something. And I was sitting in there, I was pulling a bong, and as soon as I pulled the bong, I went like that, swallowed the smoke, G. It was like one of them nasty bongs where it fucks you up. Couldn't breathe, yeah? And then as soon as I done that, the fire alarm went off because mum was cooking. And fucking, as soon as the fire alarm went off, yeah, it was so loud, yeah. Ran out the caravan, G. I'm running up this caravan park, yeah. And the fire alarm noise is not leaving my ears. Like, it's still going on, even though I'm nowhere near the caravan, and it sounds like I'm just right next to the alarm. And honestly, I was running for, it felt like about half an hour, G, and it just was still in my ears.
Well, as if you were still in the caravan.
Yeah, like, it was horrible. But
So
then,
that was the same night that you'd done shrooms.
yeah, that was when I was on the shrooms, innit?
Shit, man. Yeah. So would you say like that sort of stuff interests you then?
Yeah,
'Cause
it
it
does
interests me,
interest
but
me,
I
but
think
don't
it's-
overdo it, innit, bruv? Don't be a retard.
I think it's mad for me. What's mad for me is that like you're still you when you do it. Like a lot of these drugs and stuff, you're sort of like a different version of you. But when you do that, you just feel like you've just tapped into like a more of you. You know, when you're saying like you're open minded and you can just think so much more freely. Like that, you've heard of brain fog, where like someone's thinking about something. Like, bro, you know when we were talking now and you're like, shit, what was I saying? Like, there's none of that. You're just so like clued up with like your thinking and
Yeah, trust
the
me,
world.
G, that's exactly. It feels like you got spider senses, innit?
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it. Like, it literally feels like you got.
Well, that's
spider
what they're saying.
senses.
It unlocks the third eye, which is what oversees everything. Like that's. And going back to the religion, bro. A lot of people have these trips, and the only thing they can relate it to is like they saw God, and that they felt like they were in the presence of God. And I don't know, it's something to think about, bro. Especially with all the
You got to remember these
stuff that
things come.
happens.
These things come from the ground.
yeah,
Like, and if it's making you see shit like that, it's natural. Like, it's there for a reason. Do you know? And this isn't just a one-off thing that people are seeing. People go in and see the exact same thing that someone else has seen,
Yeah.
yet they've never spoke to each other. Like,
they said as well. They linked it to someone where someone they'd taken them with their friend, and they were walking down the road. I think it was on a Joe Rogan episode, and two of them are both taking the same shrooms, same amount. Were walking down the road from the place they'd taken them, and then they both suddenly just dropped to the floor, and then they both said this at the same time, where they felt like their body went up, but it was just their eyes, because then when they looked down, they saw them two, like themselves. And obviously that's what people say when they die, don't it? Like their spirit goes up
out
and
of
then they
body,
can look down, yeah.
out of body experience.
And a lot
yeah.
of things happen like that, where you know when you're talking about where people have died for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes and then they've come back to life, they've been like, oh, I just look down on me.
And these doctors swear by it, that the terror on their face when they come back around.
Yeah, but bro, because when you die, obviously mushrooms is psilocybin, it's the same as DMT.
Yeah, it gets
In the sense
released in
that-
your brain when you die.
Yeah. So then
Apparently your
technically,
life
if you die
flashes
of
before
natural
your eyes.
causes, then the DMT gets released, and then for people say that they've tripped when they've died, which is probably why so much links together. And when people talking about passing through
Bruv,
on
it
DMT,
all links, but you just don't know how to add the links together.
you
Like,
don't, because by the time you're out,
It's like
is when you're
solving a
dead.
puzzle with no picture on the puzzle. It's just a white blank puzzle. It all fits in somehow, but you ain't got a fucking clue, and you ain't gonna have a clue unless you're here for millions of years. Simple as that, bro.
Yeah, definitely something.
You probably
there, though.
still won't even, bro. Like, how do we know this ain't just a simulation, G? They can control whatever the fuck they want. It's just like writing a game. They could, GTA, they could write in saying you take this mushroom and you see God, a thing called God. Like, we could be in, I'm just saying that. Like,
Yeah.
There's mad
Have you seen the
possibilities,
film
innit?
The Truman Show?
Yeah, G, that's what I said. I felt like I was on earlier with all these cameras on me right now.
Yeah. Is that what you said? What when we first got here?
Yeah.
Yeah, because and what I've watched that, and if you haven't watched it, go watch it. But I think the thing that made me realize when I watched that is like that could so easily be real.
Be us, bruv. Yeah, like, what the fuck, bruv? Trust me, yeah, that's scary as well, innit?
It's like the rate that technology's
It's not
going.
even scary. It's just cool.
People say the same about aliens. They're like, oh, they're definitely not real, and it's like, well, saying they're definitely not real is just as dumb as saying they definitely are.
Bruv,
Because they
saying that
like,
aliens aren't real, yeah, is like saying we're not real.
yeah,
There's just no. It just doesn't make sense.
How
If
could you
we're
say they're
here, then
definitely
there's
not?
others there. There's trillions and gazillions and unlimited planets, yeah. And you're telling me our planet is the only one with something on, bruv. Us as ourselves, us big retards, yeah, are the only people. No, mate. We're just not smart enough to go out far enough to go and check.
yeah.
But these lot clearly are, because there's sightings of aliens everywhere, bruv.
Yeah, there's sightings and there's
We just
people
must
that
be
have
the most
seen-
dumbest people out in the universe.
But then it's like, bro, it's like they've probably been. People say about them being accelerated humans and stuff, but it's like we might. Bro, the rate technology's going. Look how much progress we made in the last 50 years.
It's not, G. They've got a lot more technology. Bruv, people that used to work on the, like, ex-military base people, like Area 51, yeah, and where they've leaked shit and then they've got killed, like, a year later.
Yeah, I know, bro. This is what I'm saying.
They tell you about planes, yeah, that take no fuel that he was working on 60 years ago.
What, Bob Lazar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what do you mean, bruv? Like, fuck off, bruv.
Yeah, bro,
Telling
that's what
me
I'm
we've
saying. But I'm
evolved,
saying
bruv.
that
I can't
the
even
rate-
charge my phone through Wi-Fi yet, and you're telling me we have evolved, bruv. No, mate.
The rate at what technology's going, what I was saying was the fact that you think that, like, people say, yeah, we're definitely not in a simulation, right? But then it's like, okay, do you think that we could ever create something that we could create a simulation?
Mate.
Yeah. So it's like, then why would you
Mate,
not
they
think that
probably
someone
already
could do that?
have. We probably are the simulation, innit? Like, gee, look, this is wired, bruv. Why the fuck is this wired? What? Mate, this is shit technology, bruv. I'm gonna trip over that while unplugging it. Like, mate, bruv, you can't even send a video through WhatsApp without it getting blurred. Like,
Yeah.
and trying to tell me we've evolved. Nah.
Well, maybe we haven't. We
They
just
have
don't know
evolved,
it.
but
Yeah.
they're just not letting us
telling
evolve,
us,
innit?
yeah.
The higher lot aren't letting us
Well, there was
evolve.
there was at Area 51. There's videos of them, the scanners to get in, but measure the density between your bones, and the gaps between your bones. Because basically, you know how fingerprint everyone's is different. It's the same with the gaps between your bones and your fingers, and they'd have a machine in 1960s. So obviously the records say. And this guy Bob Lazar was speaking about it in like 1980s, but then pictures didn't get released, and they didn't make that until 2005.
What, the X-ray machine?
Yeah. Not the X-ray machine. It's
basically
you
the
put your
same
hand
thing,
on
I'm
it.
not gonna
Yeah, you
lie.
put your hand on it and it scans through, but then it will keep like people's.
Database,
Yeah.
yeah. No, bro. This world is just a big facade, innit, bro? Like,
Yes, guys, that's been Suited for You podcast. We just tied it up with Costa Kid. If you want to watch more, the video is on the screen. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.
Woo woo!
There you go.
Good one. That was good.